Hello, welcome. Today I'm going to spend 5-10 minutes to help you to understand how my widget solution can help you to reduce complexity, frictions in your processes in your business. So how does that work, and why do I feel there is such a benefit for you guys? So um, I'm going to share a this is Magento, and we have here, this is my React Age environment where every folder is a different widget. And today, the one I'm going to focus on to is the banner. So how does that work? I will be using terminal and going in there. So we are going to see it as if you were a developer. So here this has triggered that screen, and that screen is showing many banners in one screen, so that by running that command, I emulate this one project many times, and therefore I gain awareness of each time I'm changing a line, how this widget behaves. And that the advantage is to see it in a responsive way, in static way, if it has to be static on particular viewport, with different images, understanding whether, for instance, here we can see that the color of this an arrow would have a problem with this particular image, whilst with different images like this one, that was not a problem. So by using many different contexts, we gain awareness of trades to have to think of problem early on, instead of having to find this problem only when the go live happened. So each of these emulation has a contract, and this contract is linked to my environment. Each of the environments is going to run against what we call a contract. So here, for instance, today I have created 5 contracts for the Magento OS environment. And if I take one of them, what I have is I have some images, some setting, and the Vid project is, of course, going to validate them and ensure that they are parsed and understood to render what we have in front of us. And then what I want to demo today for us is, once this project is, the changes are ready, then what all we want to know is what's happening next. So here, the compilation would create a file, a single file, and this file has a long string here. This string is for security reason, but you don't have to care about any of these detail. Instead, I've created a folder called release, and in this folder, I can run something like this, local. If I run local, it would create a manifest ready for my local environment. I can trigger it now. So here it says that I have in total 13 widgets to compile. And the compilation is going through every single of them and updating the manifest so that my system is ready to be using the latest version of them and deliver these features inside my environment. And then, so as we speak, this process is running. And what it's using is, when I run build local, it would use that file, and build release would use that file, but both would have only one aim, which is to create a manifest, a final manifest. Here it's called reactage.json. And once it has completed, all we do is refresh the cache of the Magento environment, and then we would, and then we can sort of see the widget in place. So here, this is my home page of my Magento environment that contains already all these widgets. And what's interesting is we can ensure that they all are separated from one another. There's a bit of a glitch here. Here, the store finder is part of this homepage. Why I have put so many? It's so that I could use this homepage as a test case. To do that, so once my widgets are all mounted into this one page, of course, all we want to know is, one, has it been complicated and prone to errors to get to that point? Thanks to this script, it's not. And is it now ready in terms of performance to be production and ready? Yes, it is. This type of results are significant and sufficient, at least, to be able to consider this as a successful prototype. And that's why I hope to be able now to continue this experience with a production system, with live team, to help this team to perform as well as they were in the past when it comes to changing the core, but with less friction when it comes to deploying banners that are they don't need to understand the core. To change a banner, all we want is to know where to put my images, how to deploy it. And if on top of this, I know that by changing all of this, I don't trigger any risks on the core, then somehow I have gained a new capability that don't impact my business negatively. And I also free my core team to do what they are good at, on to check out carts, part of the system that are very complex, integration, that sort of thing. I hope this has made sense to you guys, and I look forward to hearing from you. Thank you. Bye.